Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2 with me, Get Daved. We're checking out, we're getting to know Jacob's father. Just want to take a quick peek inside the ship, because it looks like the way we were going leads forward. There's money? Okay.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. I
Yeah.
need to get out so I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry. She always said no. She would threaten to report if I didn't stop sending messages. Now she's so innocent. They all are.
Oh boy.
Look, she gives what she smells. It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
Well, reminds me both of Lord of the Flies and Empire of the Sun. I think Empire of the Sun was Christian Bale's first big movie. It's about World War II. You should check it out.
You can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew.
Oh.
Replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
Hey, Jacob. Nothing personal. Also, I have a very traumatic memory of watching Empire of the Sun as a kid. I mean, it had been out for a long time already, but watching it with my mom, and she thought it had a happy ending, so she's like, "Don't worry, Dave. Everything works out well in World War II in Japan." And as it turns out, some very sad things happen. There is like kind of a happy thing at the end, but not not until a 12-year-old Christian Bale learns to grow up first.
Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to work out well.
They don't look hostile, but they're wearing enemy colors.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
I don't think so.
Yeah, but that other woman said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
It's okay.
Best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop. Look at
Someone
these
wanted to be
local
God.
farmers. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
I'll just take their med kit.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Yeah, nothing wrong with adding a little culture.
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
Do they still have normal money?
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden. Combat systems demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden. Impact event. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Please, here. You could end it. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this.
This is not gonna calm the religion down, by the way.
It was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
Yeah.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those
Grew to
were the
like
last
it.
entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too.
Yep.
After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
But was the sex good?
So why call for help now?
He's losing
The
control.
surviving males are changing. Everything he did is coming back to bite him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
And yeah, there is a Star Trek episode kind of like this. People like to quote I think it was Isaac Asimov saying that if you had advanced enough technology, you could be perceived as God in a primitive culture. I kind of see the point, and I kind of also see the other side of it, where I think you get, I don't know, to a certain extent, critical thinking can be found. Like, I don't know, I feel like that's a sort of condescending way to look at cultures we might call primitive. Like, a lot of people look at, like, humans from previous eras of history as primitive, and, like, they might not have had as much knowledge, but they were brilliantly intelligent.
God damn it, it's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
Yep.
That rotted old corpse looked like a warning. The newer ones look like they died there.
The hunters started fighting back.
Of those are the flies.
Please reconsider your
Also does not have a happy ending.
He had plenty of choices. A little late to blame his victims.
In the sight of all these, the boy wept for the death of innocence, the darkness of man's heart, and the flight through the air of a wise, true friend named Piggy. Die! Alright, it's cool.
This'll put him down.
excuse me.
The music is also really good.
Excuse me.
Case study in theme.
Rerouting powers have engaged.
You've got the darker sound. It's kind of like his father, and it's casting a shadow over everything. As we go, you'll hear the trumpets. The trumpets always they're always the hero, especially if it's a lone trumpet. Start to push against the melody.
had his fun. Now he wants out.
Yep. At least we got evidence. Although, maybe we'll be careful about letting the truth about fathers come out this time. Does anyone in this game have a good father? I feel like we've got 3 bummers. I mean, Miranda the First is not winning any awards, that's for sure.
Authorized for hostile forces, non-standard ammunition, critical systems, requesting assistance. System failed.
Yeah.
This thing is not my father.
No, that's overkill. Oh, not the one I wanted. Thought you had that one, Jacob. I think Jacob's having a tough time here. No, this is fine. Why?
Defense systems. Have a nice trip.
Come on.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and justify this.
Oh, I don't think he can. Read about a study one time. They were trying to determine like the perfect formula for the saddest possible story. You could tell. And so they were like testing it. One of the experiment groups was like they were showing prisoners. Oh. Well. Let's see. Excuse me. Let's see if this works. They were showing prisoners, the convicted murderers, movies and stuff, and trying to see if they could make them cry and like have emotional responses. And I guess a big part about the secret ingredient to making someone sad, it happened again. Oh. And not my first time with this bug. I mentioned it a long time ago. How much time is this? Not much. Okay, we'll do this. The secret ingredient, I guess, is the father. In the end, elicits more complicated emotions. Who knows why? So I wonder if they were keying in on that for this game. I think we looted the same stuff. When I first played this game, I got that bug on the prison Jack is from. Ronald Taylor? Sound like you're straight out of Harry Potter.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads.
How's the harem?
I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Beowulfus Manama.
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
Yeah.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
I'd forgive the food thing, I really would, but not the
I know
harems.
that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in,
But then,
the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when
somewhere
the
around when you
it
unzipped your pants.
seemed like a good idea.
Can't say this wouldn't be a hell of a vacation. But you don't get to just walk away after all this time.
You're damn right he doesn't. What happened here, I should vent his head. But he's not even worth pulling the trigger.
Nah, processing.
I don't know who you are. Because you're not any father I remember.
No, lock him up. Leaving him here is totally
We'll
not
secure
fair
him
to the
for
crew.
Alliance Court. For every year here, you'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
Or he forgot.
Jacob, I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Is he gonna get mauled? And great new outfit. There you go, everyone. Highly encourage you. The whole sound effect is really good. I think this is the best they ever did, and there's a lot of good. It's like a all-star list of the North American composers of the time. Mr. Quake, Jack Wall.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Yeah?
Really? Because given the result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
You know very little about me, Shepard. Don't presume to understand my intentions. Cerberus is ultimately about humanity. My people are valuable to me.
Fine. You didn't.
No, but you like lie to us and
I did.
send us on death mission. Oh, okay.
Was this supposed to be a favor? Or did you just want to see him squirm?
What he did with it was his own business. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Yeah, you could disclose that.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
That's good news.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No.
That's a good
She's got
twist.
good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Don't know what you mean by that. She's not fond of me right now.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Hey.
Anytime, Jacob.
Well, not anytime, but you're welcome. Still shake hands about it. Alright, and for once, actually, let's do something I've been meaning to do for a while. Just kidding. Can I not do it from here? I was hoping to adjust my armor. Maybe we can do it from the private terminal or something. Do a little bit of research. Okay, this would be super helpful, especially the way I use charge. Cool. Sometimes, no, that doesn't do it for me. Check in on that again in a minute. I will take shotgun shield piercing, thank you. Tempting and maybe an achievement if we do it, but I don't really care about that. We're going to be using the SMG a lot. And that's probably my backup. I don't think that's going to be the one that does it for me. I just don't get meleeed that much. I know I got mauled by husks not that long ago. I admit, wasn't my best look. Alright, you can have the last of the platinum. Enjoy, Garrus. And just for the cardio, we'll pull a 180. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, everyone.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Next time, we'll read the private message. I'll see you there.